Hey everyone, it's Alan from sweatingtohappy.com. Listen, I saw a quote tonight online and it really hit me hard and I wanted to share it with you guys. And it goes like this. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And it's by, now I'm going to butcher this name, Gautama Buddha. I don't know if I said that right. But anyways, how true is that? I watch a lot of people online just because I guess that's what we kind of do on social media. We interact and we watch people, and it bothers me when I see people not compassionate towards themselves. Not bothers me that I'm annoyed or it doesn't bother me in that way. It bothers me that I feel bad, that I wish that they could see how important they are, how special they are, how beautiful they are, or how amazing they are. I wish people could see that about themselves, and it really kills me inside because I realized looking back that for a long time I was holding myself back. I was not compassionate to myself. I was not supportive of myself. I didn't believe in myself. How can you expect to move forward with anything in life, whether it's weight loss, relationship, career, education? How can you expect to go that way when your own hand is jerking you back this way? It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it's going to be a back and forth yo-yo type motion. How can you expect to see where you're going if your hand is always in front of your face? You can't. And I don't know how you get to a point where when you're not doing that. I kind of think that part of it is learning it on your own and going through those things, but part of it is just I don't know, man. I don't know the other part. I don't know the secret, but I just want to tell you guys that you gotta think about how you talk to yourself. Think about what you say to yourself. I see people call themselves fat, nasty, disgusting, or too skinny, or too slow, or dumb, or ugly. I mean, why? Why are you trashing yourself? Who cares what anybody else thinks? It only matters, how you feel. And, if you feel those things, okay, but, let's address them. It doesn't help to just sit there and continuously tear yourself down. That does nothing. That serves you no purpose at all. A lot of things when I talk about in relation to weight loss. A lot of people, I see a lot of people say that, well, I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to do a 5K because I don't want to be last. And believe me, I have felt that before, and I still do sometimes. Or I don't want to do this because, I don't want people to look weird. I don't want people to look at me weird, whatever. But, here's the thing. The only way you can get past those barriers is just to go out and do those freaking things. I have a triathlon coming up in the beginning of March. My first ever real triathlon. Now, mind you, it's a small triathlon, but it's still a real event. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I know that. And I'm telling myself, you know what, Alan, you're going to show up anyway, because you'll never know what you need to know or what it takes to do something like that unless you just go through the motions. Just go and do it. Maybe I'm last place. Maybe they shut down the course before I'm even done, but you know what? That's not going to stop me, because they can't stop me. They can't tell me you have to stop running because the race is over. Because what I'm going to tell them? Too bad. I'll finish. I'll run on my own and I'll finish when I get there. I don't care if there's nobody at the finish line. Doesn't make one shred of anything to me. I have a half marathon in 3 months. I have never run farther than a mile nonstop in my life. And I'm doing this half marathon, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a runner. But here's the thing. I'm just gonna show up anyway. And if I run the first mile and then I'll walk the rest, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I learned something and I showed up and I proved to myself that I can do it. I want you guys to see. I want you to remove the obstacles from your face, from your back, from whatever's grabbing onto you. I want you to remove all of it because I need you to see. I need you to see where you're going. I need you to see your goals. I need you to see your objective. Because when you can see something, you're gonna start believing. And when you start believing, I promise you, you're just gonna freaking take off. There's gonna be no one who can stop you. You know, I don't know. That's just how I feel right now. And it took me a while to get here, but I know it's going to take me time to get to all my goals. I know it's going to take me time to get to my weight loss goals, but it doesn't matter because you're going to get there. And if you just believe in yourself, and if you just don't be your biggest obstacle, remove yourself from the list of obstacles. You're going to have obstacles, okay? Believe me, you are. But make sure your picture is not on that list. Make sure your name is not on that list. And just see what happens, you know? It's not going to be something that happens overnight, but just in your mind, I want you to think about it. Before you speak to yourself, think about what you're saying. Before you write about yourself, think about what you're writing. Is it kind? Is it needed? Is it just? Is it positive? And maybe you're still gonna go, maybe you're still gonna tear yourself down sometimes. Maybe you're still gonna hold yourself back, but I just want you to be conscious of it, because once you become conscious of it, eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm better than this. And you're gonna move forward. And I'm telling you, once you do, once you see, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want. And it's gonna be pretty awesome. So please guys, just think about it. There's no 1-step, 2-step, 3-step program. This is all a journey. This is all, you have to evolve into what I'm talking about. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start with step 1. So that's all I got. Have a good night.